as part of the channel. She has the 40, he has the 40. They both share the gate of denial, the gate of aloneness, the gate of saying, I don't know if I really want to be your friend because I don't know how much this is going to cost me, and I don't know whether you're going to deliver enough affection to make that cost worthwhile. Now he's got the 37 at the other end. So literally what that means is that in having that whole channel, she ends up with, and only ends up with, having to deal with his friends. Think about that. He's the 40-37. Now he doesn't know where his friends come from. And he doesn't know why people are particularly friendly to him because he's unconscious at that level. However, the moment that she's in his life, she's always dealing with his friends. And she no longer has the opportunity when they're together to have her friends. She no longer has a selection of who can be her friend. That is a heavy place of compromise. In other words, every time she's stuck with having to deal with, his boring friends that discuss management care or whatever the case happens to be. Instead of all of her she Hollywood boom boom friends, those are all out now. It's on tape. It's a raw-ism. It's on tape. When you're looking at this configuration, and we look at his 40-37, you can see his 40-37 is essential to him. It's his profile. It's his 6-line profile. What it's really saying is that in his first 28 years, he makes friends with all kinds of people. He doesn't know why, and most of it is a failure. And then he goes into the 6-line stage of the post-Saturn return, and he goes into those 20 years between that and the Chiron, and he becomes aloof and becomes restrictive in the kind of relationships and the kind of friendships that he accepts. And he becomes objective about the nature of community and so forth and so on. But this is his 6-line theme. Real friendship for him is possible now. He's down off the roof. He's been dragged off of there. And real friendship can be a possibility again in that latter part of his life. If you look at the way she comes into that, she has the 40, she has the first line. Oh, you got a problem here. And it's her problem. It's not his problem. It's not his fault. He's got the whole channel. That's one of those things, It's not like, okay, it's his fault. He has the whole channel. And he has the whole channel in the 6th line, and she comes along with her 40 in the 1st line.